Hold. I wish I was an octopus, a fucking octopus. 8 loving arms and all those suckers, know what I mean?
No, I
Want lunch?
No, it's okay.
Hey, Lee! Roy Cole. Now, what kind of a greeting is... I thought we were friends. Look, Mrs. Sofa, you're upset. You're yelling. You aggravate your condition if you yell. You shouldn't yell. You pop little blood vessels in your face if you yell. No, that was a joke, Mrs. Sofa. I was joking. I already apologized for that 16 times already. Look, Mrs. This is gonna take a minute, all right? Eat something. Uh-huh. Yeah, I already told you, Mrs. Sofa, that wasn't a vacation. That was business. I have clients in Haiti. Yeah, listen, hey Lee, you think I'm the only goddamn lawyer in history ever missed a court date? Don't make such a big fucking hold. Have.
Roy, if this is a bad time, I can leave.
Bad time, this is a good time, just say it. Baby doll, yeah, see if you can get, oh fuck, wait. Hello? Yeah? Oh, sorry to keep you holding Judge Hollins at. Mrs. Hollins. Sorry, dear, deep voice you got there. Enjoying the visit? She sounds like a truck driver. He sounds like Kate Smith. Very confusing. Nixon appointed. All the geeks and Nixon appointees. Yeah, right. Good, dear. So how many tickets now? 7. For what, Cats? 42nd Street? No, Lacage. You wouldn't like Lacage. Trust me, I know. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake, hold. Baby doll, see if you can get me 7 for Cats or something. Anything hard to get, I don't give a fuck, and neither will they. See Lacage?
No, I haven't.
Best thing on Broadway, maybe a fabulous. Who? Oh, Jesus H. Christ, Harry. No, Harry, just John Francis Grimes. Manhattan Family Court? Do I have to do every goddamn thing around here myself? Touch the bastard, Harry. And don't call me on
Boy,
this
should I wait outside or do you want me?
Sit. You hold. I pay you to hold. Fuck you, Harry, you jerk. Have your dick break. I see the universe, Joe. It's this kind of sandstorm in outer space with mega hurricane velocity winds. But instead of grains of sand, it's shards and splinters of glass. You ever feel that way, Joe? Ever have those days?
No, I'm not.
So how's life in appeals? How's the judge?
He sends his best.
Yeah, he's a good guy, loyal. Not the brightest man on the bench, but he has manners. And a nice head of silver hair, too.
Well, he gives me a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, like signing his name and writing his decisions.
Well, that's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. You cover admire him. Really.
Thanks.
Hello? Yeah. Well, who is this? Who the fuck are you? Ho? Harry? Yeah. 87 grand or something like... oh, fuck him! Eat me! A chain of porno film stores in the Weehawken. Yeah. That's the beauty of the law, Harry. So, baby, what you got? Cats, 42nd Street, what? Cats? Yeah. Cats! It's about cats. It's about singing cats and loving. 8 o'clock. Theater's always at 8, dear. Yeah, all right. Fucking tourists. Eat something for Christ's sake. Come on, Joe.
Roy?
What? Hold. Mrs. Sofa. What? Miss... Oh, God fucking damn it.
Boy, I really appreciate it if you would...
Baby doll, she was just here a minute ago. See if you can... Jesus. Fuck.
Boy, I really wish you wouldn't use his...
Baby doll, ring the post and see if you can get me Susie. I need... Christ!
Boy!
Hold. What?
Could you please not use the Lord's name in vain? Please. I'm sorry. At least while I'm here.
Right. Sorry. Fuck. Only in America. Baby doll, tell him to fuck off, all right? Tell him I died. You handle Mrs. Chauffeur, okay? Tell her it's on the way. Tell her I'm stooping the judge. Yeah. I'll call her back. I will call her. I know how much I borrow. She's got 400 times that stuffed number. And yeah, tell her I said that too. So, Joe.
Roy, I'm so sorry. It's just that I...
No. Principles count. I respect principles. I'm not religious, but God likes me. I like God. Baptist, Catholic,
Mormon.
Mormon. Absolutely. Electable. Only in America. So, Joe, what do you think?
Well, it's
Easy life, huh?
chaotic.
Yeah, God bless chaos, right? Mormon. I knew some Mormons in Nevada.
Utah, mostly.
No. These Mormons were in Vegas. So, Joe, how would you like to go to Washington and work for the Justice Department?
Sorry?
How would you like to go to Washington and work for the Justice Department? All I have to do is pick up the phone, talk to Ed, and you're in.
In what, exactly?
Associate assistant, something big. Internal affairs, out of the woods. Something nice, clout.
Ed.
Meeks, the Attorney General.
Oh,
Yeah, all I have to do is pick up the phone.
I have to think.
Of course. It's a good time for you to be in Washington, Joe.
Boy, it's incredibly
It would
exciting.
mean something to me, you understand?
I can't say how much I really appreciate this, Roy. It's just, I have to give it some thought. I have to ask my wife.
Your wife. Of course.
Roy, I really appreciate this.
No.
It's-
Talk to your wife. Of course. Talk to your wife.
People who are lonely, left alone, sit, talking nonsense to the air, imagining beautiful systems dying, old fixed orbs spiraling apart. When you look at the ozone layer from outside, it's from a spaceship. It's like a pale blue halo. A gentle, shimmering aerial encircling the atmosphere, encircling the earth. Danger from without. It's a kind of gift from God. Guardian angels, hand-linked, make a spherical net. A blue nested orb. It's a kind of safety from life itself. But everywhere, things are collapsing. Lies are surfacing. Systems of defense are giving way. This is why, Joe. See, this is why I should not be left alone. I want to travel, and I want to leave you behind to worry. Oh, I'll send you postcards with stamps and tantalizing messages that say, not now, maybe later, see you next. Ooh. You startled me. Cash, check, or credit card? I know you. You're from Salt Lake. Hey, you're the one that sold us our tickets to get here. What are you doing in Brooklyn?
Well, you said you wanted to travel.
And here you are. How thoughtful.
Mrs. Lies, of the International Order of Travel Agents. We mobilize the globe. We set people adrift. We stir the populace. We send nomads eddying across the planet. We are adepts of motion, acolytes of the flux. Cash, check, or credit card. Name your destination.
Oh, Antarctica. I want to go to Antarctica because I want to see the holes in the ozone layer.
Well, would you like me to set you up a guided tour now?
Soon. Maybe soon. See, I'm not really safe here, okay? Things aren't really right with me. see, weird stuff keeps happening to me.
Like,
Like you, for instance, just appearing. Or last night, we'll never, see, never mind. See, people are like planets. We need a thick skin. Things really, really get to me. Like Joe, he stays away, and when I see my dreams are talking back to me.
well, it's the price of rootlessness. Motion sickness. The only cure to keep moving.
I'm undecided. See, I figure something's going to give. It's 1985. That's 15 years from the third millennium. Maybe Christ is going to come. Or maybe there'll be a new harvest. And maybe seeds are going to be planted. And maybe there'll be new life and fresh blood. And maybe just maybe there'll be companionship and love and protection, maybe. Or maybe the world's coming to an end. And maybe the sky is just going to collapse and there's going to be rains of poisonous light. Or maybe my life's just really not as bad as it seems. And maybe Joe loves me. And I'm only crazy for thinking otherwise. Or maybe things are worse than they seem. And maybe I don't know. I mean, I really want to know. I don't know, because what I think I know, I don't really. And, well, I don't, the suspense, Mrs. Slides, it's really killing me.
I suggest a vacation.
Okay. That was the elevator. I think you should, I'm going to fix myself up. You should go now. You gotta go, okay? I mean, you're not even real. I really think you should go. If you don't go right now.
Call me when you decide.
Buddy? Buddy? Sorry, I'm late. I was out walking. Are you mad?
A little anxious.
Buddy, just
But
no need to be anxious, okay? So, how would you like to move to Washington?
My grandmother actually saw Emma Goldman speak in Yiddish. All she could remember was that she spoke well and wore a hat. What a weird service, and that rabbi's
Yes, a definite find. So get his number when you go to the cemetery. I want him to bury me.
I better be heading out there. Everyone gets to put dirt on the coffin before it's lowered in.
Yes, cemetery fund. You don't want to miss that.
It's an old Jewish custom to express love. Here, Grandma, have a shovelful. Latecomers run the risk of finding the grave completely filled in. She was pretty crazy, though. She was up there in that place for 10 years, talking to herself. I never visited. She looked too much like my mother.
Poor Louis. I'm sorry your grandma's dead.
Tiny little coffin, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't introduce you to... I get so closeted at these things.
Butch. You get so butch. Hey, Cousin Doris, this is Lou, Rachel's boy. You have to say Lou, not Louis. Because if you say Louis, they'll get that sibilant S.
I don't have a syllable.
Look, I don't blame you, Louis. I don't blame you hiding with your bloodlines and all. I mean, Jewish curses are the worst. I personally would dissolve if anyone ever looked at me in the eye and said, "Fat." Fortunately, though, we don't say "fat." By the way, your cousin Doris is a dyke.
No. Really?
Louis, I swear you don't notice anything. If I hadn't spent the last 4 years filleting you, I swear you were straight.
The pissy mood cat still missing?
Not a fur ball in sight, and it's your fault.
It is.
Names are important, Louis. You call an animal Little Sheba, you can't expect it to come back. Besides, it's a dog's name.
Well, I wanted a dog anyway. Besides, he sprayed my books.
He was a female cat.
Cats are stupid, high-strung predators. Babylonians sealed them up with bricks. Dogs have brains.
Cats have intuition.
A really smart dog is as sharp as a really dull 2-year-old child.
Cats know when something's wrong.
Only when you stop feeding them.
They know. And that's why Sheba left. Because she knew. Well, I did my best Shirley Booth this morning. Floppy slippers, house coat, curlers, can of little friskies. Come back, little Sheba, come back. To no avail. Le chat, elle ne reviendra jamais, jamais. See?
It's just a burst blood vessel.
Well, not according to the best medical authorities.
What? Tell me.
KS, lesion number 1. Look, it's the wine dark kiss of the angel of death.
Please.
Well, come on, Louis. I'm a legionnaire. The foreign legion, the American legion.
Stop it.
was a legion.
Stop
Legion
it.
has disease. Don't you think I'm handling this well? I'm gonna die.
Bullshit.
Oh, let go of my arm.
No.
Let go!
No.
God, look. Baby, I can't find a way to spare you, okay? There's no wall like the hard wall of scientific fact. KS, wham. So, bang your head on that.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yes! A mature reaction! Let's go see if that cat came home.
When did you find this?
I couldn't tell you, Lou.
Why?
Because I was scared.
Scared of what?
Scared that you'll leave.
Oh.
Bad timing. The funeral and all, but I figured, since we're on the subject of death,
I gotta go bury my grandmother.
Lou, then you'll come home.
Then I'll come home.
Washington,
It's an incredible honor, buddy, and you can do all sorts of things.
I have to think.
Of course.
Say no.
You said you were going to think
I
about
don't
it.
want to move to Washington.
Well, I do.
It's a giant cemetery, white graves and mausoleums everywhere.
So we can move to Georgetown or Maryland.
No, we're happy here.
That's not really true, buddy. We aren't really happy.
Yes, we are. We're happy. Not pretend happy.
It's time to make some changes, Harper.
No changes, and why? Why?
I've been a chief clerk for 4 years now. I mean, I make $29,000 a year. That's ridiculous. I graduated 4th in my class, and I make less than anyone I know, and I'm tired of being a clerk, okay? I need to go where something good is happening.
Nothing good is happening in Washington. We'll forget church teachings, and we'll buy furniture at Conrad's and like yuppies, okay? And you know, I have a lot of stuff to do here.
Like what?
I do have things.
What things?
I have to finish painting the bedroom.
Well, you've been painting the bedroom for over a year now.
I know. It's, you know, it's just not done because, Joe, I don't have a lot of time.
Well, that doesn't make sense. You have all the time in the world. You could finish it while I'm at work or something.
I'm afraid to go in there alone.
Afraid of what?
I heard someone in there. I heard metal scraping on the wall. It was a man with a knife, maybe?
No one is in the bedroom, Harper.
Oh, well, not now.
Well, not this morning either.
Oh, how would you know, Joe? You were at work this morning. There's something really creepy about this place. You know, it reminds me of Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby.
There's something creepy about this apartment. Wasn't it in Brooklyn too?
No, it was in Queens or
Well,
something.
wherever it was, it looks just like his apartment, I'm telling you.
Well, then let's move.
No, Georgetown's worse. The Exorcist was in Georgetown.
The devil everywhere you turn, huh, buddy?
Yes, it's everywhere.
How many pills?
Oh, none. One. Three, okay? Only three, Joe. Only three.
Look, I know this is scary for you, okay? But I need you to try and understand what this means to me. Will you try?
Yes.
Good, really try. I think things are starting to change in the world.
No.
Wait, they are, for the good. Change for the good. I mean, America has rediscovered itself. Its sacred position among the nations, and people aren't ashamed of that like they used to be, Harper. I mean, that's a great thing. The truth restored, law restored. I mean, that's what President Reagan's done. He says, the truth exists and can be spoken proudly, and the country responds to him. We become more good, more better, and I need to be a part of something like that. I need something big to lift me up. I mean, 6 years ago, the world seemed in decline, horrible, hopeless, full of unsolvable crime and hunger and confusion and...
But the world just seems just as bad now. Okay? It's just as bad. I was looking out the window today out on Atlantic Avenue, and there was this schizophrenic traffic cop.
Harper, stop it. I'm trying to make a
Okay,
point
and
here.
so am I.
But you aren't even making
Well,
any
my
sense.
point is the world is just as bad as it was.
It only seems that way because you never go out in the world and you have emotional problems.
I do so get out in the world.
No, you stay in all day fretting about imaginary people and things underneath the bed.
No, I get out in the world. You don't know what I do.
You don't stay in all day?
No.
Well, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
So where do you go?
Well, where do you go when you walk? I do get out and I don't have emotional problems.
I'm sorry.
And if I do have emotional problems, Joe, it's from living with you. And then you never should have married me. I'm telling you, you never should have married me. You never should have married me.
Harper, I want to be married to you, okay?
No, you. Buddy kiss. I heard on the radio this morning how to give a blowjob.
What?
You want to try?
You shouldn't be listening to stuff like that.
Well, I mean, Mormons can give blowjobs.
Harper?
Well, Joe, it was a little Jewish woman. She had a German accent. And right now is a really good time for me to make a baby. Wait, Joe, the program went on. It went on, and they started talking about holes in the ozone layer over Antarctica. And then birds' eyes fall out and skin burns because of the holes in the ozone layer. It's like the world's coming to an end.
Morning.
Morning, counselor.
I'm sorry. I don't know your name.
Don't bother. Your word processing lowest. The low.
Joe Pitt. I'm with Justice.
I know who you are, Counselor Pitt. Chief Clerk,
Were you? Are you okay?
Yeah. Thanks. It's nice of you.
I mean, not so nice.
What?
Not so nice. Nothing. You're sure?
Life sucks shit! Life just sucks shit!
What's wrong?
What am I not?
Sorry?
Nothing. Siegfried.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's sweet. You know, 3 of your colleagues have preceded you in this baleful sight, and you're the first to ask. The others just looked in, saw me, and fled. I hope they had to pee real bad.
Well, I guess they didn't want to intrude.
Macho Reaganite asshole lawyers.
That's unfair.
What is it? Macho Reaganite lawyer?
I voted for Reagan.
You did?
Twice.
A gay Republican.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
I'm not. Forget it.
Not a Republican or not?
I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Okay?
Sorry. It's just,
Yes.
I mean, sometimes you can tell by the way a person speaks. I mean,
I don't. Okay?
you sound like a
Like what?
Republican.
Do I sound like
Like a Republican or like a? Do I
Do you what?
sound like a?
Like I'm confused.
Yes. I'm Louis. All my friends call me Louise. I work in word processing. Thank you.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Why, one wants to move through life with elegance and grace, blossoming infrequently but with exquisite taste and perfect timing, like a rare bloom, a zebra orchid. One wants But one seldom gets what one wants, does one? No. One does not. One gets fucked over. One dies at 30. Robbed of decades of majesty. Ugh. Fuck this shit! Fuck it! Fuck! I look like a corpse. A corpse set. Oh, my queen. You know you've hit rock bottom when even a drag was a drag.
Are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my hallucination?
I'm not in your hallucination, you're in my dream.
And why are you wearing makeup?
Why are you?
Well, you're a man.
Damn! It's the hands and the feet.
Wait, this must be some sort of mistake, because I don't recognize you. Are you some sort of
Now, aren't you a little old to have imaginary friends?
Yeah, I have emotional problems. I took too many pills. But can you tell me why you're wearing makeup?
Well, I was in the process of applying the face. You know, trying to make myself feel better. I swiped the new colors at the Clinique counter at Macy's.
You stole all these.
Well, I didn't have any cash, and it was an emotional emergency.
Oh, God. Joe's gonna really kill me. I promised him this time I wasn't gonna take any more pills. No
These
more pills.
pills you keep alluding to.
Value. I take value, lots of value.
You're dancing as fast as you can.
But see, I'm not addicted, okay? See, I don't believe in addictions. I don't drink, and I don't do drugs.
Smell you, Nancy.
Well, except for value.
You accept Valium, and we fistful.
Yeah, but see, I'm Mormons. We don't really believe in addictions. I'm a Mormon.
I'm a homosexual.
Oh. Well, my church, we don't believe in homosexuals.
Oh! Well, in my church, we don't believe in Mormons.
And what church do you think you go to? You know what, I get it. Well, hold on. I don't really understand this because if I have never met you before, and I don't think I did, then I don't understand how right now you're in my hallucination, because in my experience, the mind, which is where hallucinations come from, things can only enter from reality, the real world. That's where hallucinations come from. So I don't understand. Well, can imaginations create anything new? Okay, no. They just take bits and pieces of reality, they reassemble them into visions. Am I making sense?
Given the circumstances, yes.
Okay, so when you think we've escaped the unbearable ordinariness of life, we really only escape the ordinariness which has been rearranged into novelty and truth. Nothing unknown is knowable. Wait, nothing unknown is knowable. That's really depressing.
The limitations of the imagination?
Yes.
Yep. It's something you learn after your second theme party. It's all been done before.
The world, it's finite. Terribly. This is the most depressing hallucination that I've ever had.
Oh, golly, I'm sorry. I tried to be amusing.
No, you can't, I don't really expect you to entertain me, not being so sick and all.
How did you know?
Oh, that happens sometimes. This is the very threshold of revelation. You know, I can see things like you being sick, or, I don't know. I mean, what do you see in me? Tell me, do you see anything in me?
Yes.
What?
You are amazingly unhappy.
A big deal. You meet a Valium addict and realize she's unhappy. Oh, and tell me something else. Something surprising. Something interesting.
Something surprising?
Yes.
Something surprising?
Yes.
Something surprising. Okay. Your husband? He's a homosexual.
That's ridiculous.
Well, the threshold of revelation.
And I don't really like your revelation at all. I don't think you intuit very well. No, because Joe, Joe's a very normal man. He takes lots of long, do homosexuals take lots of long walks?
Yes, we do. In stretch pants and lavender cloths. Look at you. I just looked at you. And all of a
There's a
sudden
sort of
you're
blue
smooth.
streak of recognition.
Yes.
As if you knew me extremely well.
Mhm.
Yes. I've got to go. There's something that just really fell apart, and I really got to go.
Look,
God.
look, listen, I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry. Look, I mean, I usually say, fuck the truth. But usually the truth ends up fucking you.
I see something else in you. the most inner part of you. The most inner part is completely disease-free. I see that. I see that.
That isn't true.
It's the threshold of revelation.
Well, I don't think you into it.
People come and go so quickly here.
I don't think there's any unaffected part of me. My heart is pumping polluted blood. Hello? Hello? I don't see anybody. What the fuck?
Things. Where were you?
Out.
Where?
Just out. I was thinking.
It's late.
I had a lot to think about.
I burned dinner.
Sorry.
No, not my dinner. My dinner's fine. I burned your dinner. I put it back into the oven and I turned it up as high as it would go and I watched it till it turned black. You know that.
You didn't have to do that.
I know, but it seemed like the type of thing that a mentally deranged sex starved pill-popping housewife would do. So I did it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, who knows what I really have to do anymore.
You know, I won't talk to you when you're under the influence of these
No,
pills.
no,
I'm
no,
just
no.
gonna-
Don't do that, okay? Don't. Just, I had a bunch of pills and I want you to stick to the subject. Okay? Stick to the subject.
You know what?
No, don't do that, okay? Because see, pills are not our problem. They're my problem, okay? And I want to know where you've been. I want to know what's going on.
What's going on with what? The job?
No.
I said I need more
No,
time.
not job. Not
I
job.
said I talked to Mr. Cole. He said I need to hurry up and
I'm
make
not
this.
talking
But I
about
can't
that.
get you to talk
Will
sensibly
you
about it.
shut
Things are-
up?
Then what?
You just stick to the subject.
I don't know what that is. You have something you want to ask me? Ask me. Go.
I can't. I'm scared.
Well, I'm tired.
No, please, just tell me without making me ask you, please. I don't want to.
This is crazy. I'm not in the mood to be saying up talking about
No,
things.
okay, Joe, you come in. You come in through the house at night and there's something I don't recognize it about you. There's something hard and mean. And the weight of your body in bed at night, I don't recognize it in your breath. Joe, you're frightening me.
I know who you are.
Oh, that's easy. That doesn't change. I'm the enemy. Okay? You think you're the only one who hates having sex? I do. I hate having sex with you. I imagine that you batter away at me until my limbs fall apart like wax. It's a type of punishment. You know, I knew that you were it's a sin, and it's killing us both.
You know, I can always tell when you've taken pills because it makes you red-faced
why?
and sweaty.
Because-
Frankly, that's very often why I don't want to. You are pretty. Not like this.
I have no one to ask you.
Then ask me, what in the hell are you waiting for? Ask.
Are you a homosexual? No, you know what? You try to walk out this door right now, Joe. You know why? Because I'll take your food and put it back in the oven. And I'll turn it up as high as it will go until this whole building fills with smoke and everyone in it will asphyxiate. So help me God, I will. Now, I need you to answer the question, please.
What if I am?
Well, tell me and see, tell me and see.
No, I'm not. And I don't see what difference it makes.
You don't have any clear textual guide to the afterlife. Even that it exists, I don't think much about it though. I see it as a perpetually rainy Thursday afternoon in March. Dead leaves.
Ugh, so Greco-Roman.
With us, it's not the verdict that counts, it's the act of judgment. That's why I can never be a lawyer in court. All that counts is the verdict.
Maybe you can never be a lawyer because you're oversexed. You're too distracted.
Not distracted, abstract. I'm trying to make a point.
Namely,
That it's the judge in his or her chambers, weighing, books open, pondering, ranging over categories, good, evil, innocent, guilty. The judge in the chamber of circumspection, not the judge on the bench with the gavel. The shaping of the law, not its execution.
point, dear, the point.
That it should be the total complexities of a life, gathered and arranged and considered, not some unsatisfying stamp of salvation or damnation which dispenses with all of life's complexities. The balancing of the scales is what is most...
I do like this. It's very zen. And it's also reassuringly incomprehensible and useless. So we who are about to die, thank you.
You are not about to die.
It's not going well. 2 new lesions. My leg hurts. There's protein in my urine, so the doctor says, but who knows what the fuck that pertains to me. It shouldn't be there. My butt is chapped from diarrhea, and yesterday I shat blood.
I really hate this. You don't tell me anything.
You get too upset. I wind up comforting you. It's just easier if I...
Thanks.
Look, if it's bad, I'll tell you.
Shitting blood sounds bad to
And
me.
I'm telling you.
And I'm handling
Well,
it.
tell me some more about John.
I am handling it.
Fine, Lewis, you win. Trooper of the month. God, I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Blue. I take it back. This isn't working. Come on, baby. Tell me some more about justice.
You are not about to die.
Justice.
It's an immensity of vast confusion. Justice is God. Pride? You love me.
Yes.
What if I were to walk out on this right now? Would you hate me forever? Yes.
Look, I think we ought to pray. Ask God for help. Ask Him together.
God won't listen to me, Joe. I have to make up people to talk to.
You have to keep asking.
Wait, I forgot what I'm asking for. Dear God, is my husband a
Stop it!
homosexual?
Stop it! I'm warning you! What difference does it make that I might be one thing deep within? No matter how wrong or ugly that thing is, so long as I have fault with everything I have to kill it. I mean, what do you want from me, Harper? What do you want from me? I mean, for God's sake, there's nothing left. I'm a shell. There's nothing left to kill. As long as my behavior is what I know it has to be,
Please
all
don't.
alone in the eyes of God.
Please don't give me Don't give me that Utah Mormon talk, okay? I hate that, okay? I just want you to tell me, okay?
All I will tell you is that I am a good man. A very good man, and I work very hard to become very good. And you want to destroy that. You want to destroy me. But I'm not going to let you do it.
Joe, I'm pregnant.
Liar.
You liar! I'm gonna have a baby addicted to pills. One that doesn't dream. One that hallucinates. One that looks up at his parents with these big mirror eyes.
Are you? Are you really pregnant?
Yes. 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 No. No. Yes, Joel, yes. Yes, I am. Yes, 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 yes. 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 Yes, no. No, yes. You know what, Judge, I need you to get away from me. Now we both have all these secrets, okay? These secrets.
One of my ancestors, he made money bringing whale oil to Europe, and then returning with immigrants. Irish most of it. So many dollars per head. Anyway, the last ship he captured, it foundered off the coast of Nova Scotia. And then it sank to the bottom in some horrible winter tempest. He went down with the ship. La Grande Geste, they called it. Anyway, the crew took 70 women and kids in the ship's only longboat, this big open rowboat thing. When they felt that the boat was getting too crowded, they would pick up the nearest passenger and throw them into the sea until they got the ballast right. The crew walked up and down the boat, eyes to the waterline, and then when they felt that the boat was getting too low to the water, they would pick up the nearest passengers and hurl them into the sea. The boat was leaking. See, 70 people, they arrived in Halifax with 9 people on board. Jesus. You know, I think about that story a lot now. I mean, people in a boat, waiting, terrified and scared, while strong, implacable men seize maybe the person next to you, or maybe you. And with no warning at all, with only a quick intake of air, you're pitched into turbulent water and darkness and death and salt to drown. But I do like your cosmology. You see, while time is running out, I find myself attracted to anything that's suspended, that lacks an ending, but it seems to me that it lets you off scot-free.
What do you mean?
Well, no judgment, no guilt, and no responsibility.
What do you mean?
For anyone, Lewis, it was an editorial you...
Please, just get better. Don't get any sicker, please.
Nobody knows what causes it, and nobody knows how to cure it. The best theory is that we blame a retrovirus, the human immunodeficiency virus. Now, its presence is made known to us by the useless antibodies, which appear in reaction to its entrance into the bloodstream, usually through a cut or an orifice. The antibodies are powerless against it. The body's immune system ceases to function. Sometimes the body even attacks itself. At any rate, it's left open to a whole horror house of infections, like microbes, which it usually protects against, like Kaposi's sarcoma, these lesions, or your worst case, or your glands. We think it might be able to slip past the blood-brain barrier into the brain, which of course is bad news. At any rate, it's failing that we don't know what percentage of people with suppressed immune responses.
This is very interesting, Miss Wizard. But why the fuck are you telling me this?
Well, I removed one of 3 lesions, which biopsy result will tell me is a Kaposi sarcoma lesion. And you have a pronounced swelling of the glands in your groin, neck, and armpits. Lymphadenopathy is another sign. You have oral candidiasis. There's an overproduction of fungus under the
This
digits.
disease, is it something that
Syndrome.
Whatever. It afflicts mostly homosexuals and
Mostly, but hemophiliacs are
homosexuals and drug addicts. So why are you implying that What are you implying, Henry?
Look, I don't know what you think.
I'm not a drug addict.
Oh, come on, Roy.
What? Come on, Roy, what? Do you think I'm a junkie, Henry? Do you see any tracks here?
Roy, this is absurd.
Say it.
Say what?
Say it. Roy Cohen, you're a...
Oh, Roy, come on.
Say it. Roy Cohen, you are a... Not Roy,
Roy, I'm not
Cohen,
gonna say-
you're
I'm not gonna
junkie,
say it, Roy.
But Roy Cohen, you're a...
Roy, why are you...
You're a... It starts
Roy,
with an
what
H,
are you doing? What are you doing?
Henry, say it. It starts with an H. And it isn't hemophiliac. Say, Roy Cohen, you are a... I mean it. Say it. Roy Cohen, you are a homosexual. And I will proceed systematically to destroy your reputation, your career, and your practice here in New York State, Henry, which you know I can do.
Roy, you've been seeing me since 1956. Apart from your facelifts, I've treated you for everything. From syphilis to
From a whore and down.
From syphilis to venereal warts in your rectum. Now, you may have gotten it from a whore, but it wasn't a female whore.
So say it.
Roy, you have slept with men. Many, many times. And one of them or any number of them have made you sick. You have AIDS, Roy.
AIDS. Your problem, Henry, is that you get hung up on words, on labels, that you believe they mean what they seem to mean. AIDS, homosexual, gay, lesbian. You think these are names that tells you who someone sleeps with. But they don't tell you that.
No.
No. Like all labels, they tell you one thing and one thing only. Where does an individual so identified fit in the food chain, in the pecking order? Not ideology or sexual taste, but something much simpler. Clout. Not who I fuck or who fucks me, but who picks up the phone when I call, who owes me favors. Now, to someone who doesn't understand this, homosexual is what I am because I have sex with men. Really, this is wrong, Henry. Homosexuals are not men who have sex with other men. Homosexuals are men who, in 15 years of trying, can't get a pissant anti-discrimination policy through city council. Homosexuals are men who nobody knows and who knows nobody. Have zero clout, Henry. Now, does this sound like me?
No.
Right, because I have clout. A lot. I can pick up the phone right now, punch 15 numbers, and you know who will be on the other end of that phone in under 5 minutes, Henry?
The president.
No. Even better. His wife.
I'm impressed.
No, I don't want you to be impressed. I just want you to understand. This isn't sophistry. This isn't hypocrisy. This is reality. I have sex with men. But unlike nearly every other man of whom this is true, I take the guy I'm screwing to the White House, and the president smiles at us and shakes his hand. Because what I am is entirely defined by who I am. Roy Cohn is not a homosexual. Roy Cohn is a heterosexual guy who fucks around with men.
Okay, Roy.
What
Okay.
is my diagnosis?
You have AIDS.
No,
Roy.
Henry, no. Homosexuals have AIDS. I have liver cancer.
Okay, Roy. Well, what the fuck you wanna call it? It's serious. And I ain't got a damn thing for you. Now, the NIH in Bethesda has a new drug called AZT with a 2-year waiting list that I can't even get you onto. So pick up the phone, Roy. Dial the first lady. Tell her you want in on this new experimental drug for liver cancer, or whatever the damn you want to call it. But whatever it is, Roy, it boils down to bad news.
Louis. Baby, wake up. Louis, please. Baby, wake up. Something's wrong. I can't. Louis, come, please. Baby,
I'm calling an ambulance.
no, Louis, no.
No. No. Come on, baby, get up. You're on fire. Your head is on fucking fire.
I'll lay here.
Come on, baby, get up. Get up.
I'll be okay.
Get up. Come on. I'm calling an ambulance.
Oh, Louis. Baby, please don't call an ambulance. Louis! I'll go and I will come back, Louis. Louis!
Will you shut the fuck up?
Louis, please. Don't call an ambulance. I have to go to the bathroom.
Come on, baby, get up. Come on,
I'm sorry,
come on,
Louis.
baby, come on.
I'm sorry. You should touch me.
What is this?
Louis, please. Louis, please.
Help me. Help me. Help me. I can't.
Why are you sitting in the dark? Turn on the light.
No. I heard sounds in the bedroom again. Someone's in there.
No one is in the bedroom, Harper.
No, I actually in there, in the bed and underneath the covers. Joe, I'm thinking of going away. I'm gonna go away. And by that I mean, I think I'm going off again. You know what I mean?
Please, don't. We can fix it. I pray for that. I know it's my fault, but I can correct it, and
Well,
you have to
we
try
pray.
too.
When you pray, what do you pray for, Joe?
I pray for God to crush me. To break me up into little pieces and start all over
Lord,
again.
please, don't pray for that.
You know, when I was a little kid, I had a book of Bible stories. And there was this picture I would look at 20 times each day. Jacob wrestles with an angel. You know, I don't remember the story or why the wrestling, just a picture. Jacob was a young and strong man, and the angel was a beautiful man with golden hair and wings, of course. I still dream about it, many nights. It's me. In that struggle, fierce and unfair. You see, the angel is not human, so he doesn't hold back anything. And so how could anyone human win? You know, it's just not just. Losing means your soul being thrown to the ground and your heart being torn from God's. And you just can't not lose.
And the entire world. You are the only person that I love, or that I've ever loved. And that's what makes it so irreducibly real. Joe, I can imagine. And I can dream anything. But I can't dream this away. I think you should go, Joe. Go to Washington like you said, and change, and you should.
I'm not going to leave you, Harper.
Well, maybe not, Joe. But I'm leaving you.
Follow me to the other side voices.
No, I am the night bird. I am a messenger.
Well, you have a beautiful voice. Like a viola. A tightly stringed viola. Stay with me.
Not now. Soon I will return. I will reveal myself to you. I am glorious. Glorious, my heart, my countenance, and my message. You must prepare.
For what? I don't want to prepare.
No, a marvelous work. And I want to we undertake. And endless hours we sing, run, and straighten. A great lamp abolish. A great aeronet with the rule, sword, and broom of truth.
Okay.
I am on my way. When I manifest, our work begins. Prepare for the parting of the air, the breath, the ascent.
It's a revolution in Washington, Joe. We have a new agenda and finally a real leader. They got back the Senate, but we have the courts. By the 90s, the Supreme Court would be block-solid Republican appointees. The federal bench, Republican judges like landmines everywhere. Everywhere they have. Affirmative action, take you to court, boom, landmine. We'll get away with just about anything. Abortion, defense, Central America, family values, and a live investment climate. We have a lock on the White House until the year 2000 and beyond. A permanent fix in Oval Office is possible. By 92, we'll get back to Senate, and in 10 years, the South is going to give us
the House. It's really the end of liberalism, the end of the New Deal socialism, the end of the ipso facto secular humanism, the dawning of a genuinely American personality, modeled on Ronald Wilson Reagan.
It sounds great, Mr. Heller.
Martin, justice is the hub, especially since Ed Nees took over. He doesn't specialize in the fine points of law. He's a flat-footed cop. Reminds me of Teddy Roosevelt.
So I can't wait to meet him.
Well, too bad, Joe. He died 60 years ago. Teddy Roosevelt, you wanted to.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Martin. See that, Joe? Mr. Heller here is one of the mighty in D.C. Sitteth on the right hand of the man that sitteth on the right hand of the man. And yet I can say, shut the fuck up, and he'll take no offense. Loyalty. No, he's what? Martin, you're on. Rub my back.
Roy.
No, really, sore spots. I get them a lot now. Would you just rub it for me, darling? Can you do that for me, please? Now, how do you think a handful of Bolsheviks turned St. Petersburg into Leningrad in one afternoon? Comrades who do for each other. You know, Marx and Engels, Lenin and Trotsky, Joseph Stalin and Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Comrades. Right, Martin?
This man, Joe, is the saint to the right.
I know, Mr. Heller. I've spent a lot of
You
time
see
with
what
him.
I mean, Martin? He's special, right?
Don't embarrass him, Lord.
Gravity, decency, smarts. His strength is as the strength of tin because his heart is pure. And he's a Roy boy, 100%.
We are on the move, Joe, on the move.
Mr. Heller,
I can't wait any longer for an answer.
I need a little...
Joe's a married man, Martin,
Ah,
with a wife. She doesn't care to go to D.C., and so he cannot go and leaving us dangling. We've heard these cases before, haven't we, Martin? These men and their wives.
oh yes, beware.
I can't really discuss this under these
Say don't
circumstances.
discuss, say yes, Joe.
Now,
Say yes,
Now.
I will.
now, I'll hold my breath until you do. Turning blue, waiting. Now, goddammit, come on.
Calm down, come on.
Fuck it. Read. Hang today.
Boy, this is terrible.
You telling me? New York State Bar Association, Martin. Gonna try and disbar me.
Oh my.
Why?
Why, Martin?
Revenge.
The whole establishment. Because of their rules. Because I know no rules. Because I don't see the law as some dead and arbitrary collection of antiquated dictums, thou shalt, thou shalt not. Because I know the law is a pliable, sweating, breathing organ. Because
Because he borrowed $500,000 from one of his clients.
well, there's that.
And he forgot to return it.
Roy, that's... You borrowed money from a client, Roy?
Deeply ashamed.
Roy, you know how much I admire you, and I'm sure you have your unorthodox ways, and I know you only thought you should have done what you did at the time was good, but...
Please, not so damp, all right? I'll deny it was alone. She has no paperwork. She can't prove a fucking thing.
I appreciate your telling me this, okay, Roy? And I'll do whatever I can to help, okay?
Tell you what you can do to help. You're gonna be tried, Joe, by a jury. A jury that is not my peers. This disbarment committee. Genteel gentlemen, country clubmen. I defend them. To these guys, I'm nothing more than, what, Martin? A filthy little Jewish troll.
I wouldn't go as far as
Oh, well, I would. Very fancy lawyers and very fancy corporate clients. This disbarment committee, complicated cases. You know, antitrust suits, deregulation, environmental control. Complicated cases like these need the support of the Justice Department, like the flowers need the sun. That's an accurate assessment, wouldn't you say, Martin?
I'm not here, Roy. I'm not listening to
Of
any of
course
this.
not. Without the sun, Joe, the light of the sun. These complicated cases and the fancy lawyers that represent them will wither and die. And with a well-placed friend, someone say the Justice Department, you can put out the light of the sun, cast a deep shadow on my behalf, leave them out in the cold to shiver if they overstep. They would fear that.
Roy, I don't understand what
You do.
you're not asking me to be a...
Careful.
Even if I decided to say yes to the job, it would be illegal to interfere with the hearings. No, I can't. It's unethical.
Unethical? Would you excuse us, Martin? Excuse? No, really, take a walk. Unethical? Are you trying to embarrass me in front of my friend?
Roy, it is
What do you
unethical.
think this is? Sunday school? What the fuck do you think this is?
No, it's not, but this is bigger
This
than...
is gastric juices churning. This is enzymes and acids. This is intestinal is what this is. Blood, red meat, and bowel movement. This stinks, Joe. This is politics. The game of being alive. What, you think you're above that? Above alive is what? Dead. In the clouds. You're on Earth, goddammit. Get a foot and stay a while. I'm sick. They know I'm weak. They want blood this time. I need not injustice. Injustice, you will protect me.
Well, can't Mr. Heller be...
Grow up, Joe. The administration can't get involved.
But I'd be a part of the administration, the same as him.
Not the same. You see, Martin is Ed's guy. Ed is Reagan's guy. So Martin is Reagan's guy. You're mine. This will never be, Joe. You understand? I'm gonna be a lawyer, Joe. I'm gonna be a lawyer. Joe, I'm gonna be a goddamn motherfucking legally licensed member of the bar lawyer, just like my daddy was, till my last bit of day on earth, Joseph, till the day I die. Martin's back.
So, do we agree?
I will think about it.
Huh?
I will.
It's the doing after that makes the doing hard to do.
Amen.
We can always live with the consequences.
Can I,
Sure. Yeah. Crazy. Cold sun.
Yeah, you have to make the best of it. So, how's your friend?
He's worse. My friend is worse.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's nice of you. I can't believe you voted for Reagan.
I hope he gets better.
Reagan?
No, your friend.
He won't. Neither will Reagan.
Look, let's not talk politics, okay?
You eating 3 of those?
Well, I'm hungry.
You know those things are really terrible for you, full of like rat poo and wood shavings and beetle eggs and shit.
Uh-huh.
And uranium, something toxic.
Oh, you're eating one.
Well, it's the shape. Can't resist. Besides, I'm trying to commit suicide. What's your excuse?
I don't have an excuse. I have Pepto-Bismol. Yeah, I know, but I have a coat to wash it down with. Are you always like this?
I've been worrying a lot about his kids.
Whose?
Reagan's, Mike and Maureen and little one Patty and Miss Ron Reagan Jr. The shit you excuse the expression, heterosexual.
Ron Reagan Jr. is not a... You shouldn't just make these assumptions about people, you know? How do you know about him, what he is? You don't know.
Well, honey, he never stuck to my
Look,
life.
if you're gonna get
No,
vulgar,
really. What's it like to be the child of the zeitgeist? To have the American animus as your dad? I read people. There are no connections there. There's no love. The only time they ever speak to each other is through their agents. I mean, really, what's it like to be a Reagan's child? Inquiring minds want to know.
I mean, you can't believe everything you read in the newspapers.
No, I mean,
and...
we all can relate nowadays. All of us. Falling through the cracks that separate us from what we owe to ourselves and what we owe to love.
You know, you just do whatever you feel like saying or doing. You don't care. You just do it.
Do what?
It. Whatever it is you want to do.
You trying to tell me something?
No, I was just observing that.
Impulsive.
Well, I mean, yes, it's scary that.
Land of the free, home of the brave. Call me reckless.
I mean, it's terrifying.
Yeah, freedom is. And heartless, too.
I mean, you're not heartless.
You don't know. Eat your wing.
You know, yesterday was Sunday, but I thought it was Monday. You know, so I came here like I was going to work, and the whole place was empty. You know, and I couldn't understand why at first. So I had this incredible moment of fear, and then I had this flash of the whole Hall of Justice is empty. You know, it's gone out of business forever. You know, the people who make it run have up and abandoned it.
Creepy.
Well, I mean, yes, but not because it was creepy, but because it felt so fast, and I felt like I was going to scream, a happy scream. You know, I just wondered, what if overnight, everything you owed anything to, whether it be justice or love, had just gone away, free, you know? It would be great. It would be heartless terror. Terrible and terrifying, but great. And what if you could shed every old skin, one by one, and then just walk away, unencumbered into the morning? God, I can't go in there today.
Then don't.
I really can't go in there today. I really can't be this anymore. I need a change.
You want
I
some
need
company? For whatever. You know, sometimes, even if it scares you to death, you have to be willing to break the law. You know what I mean? Moved out. I haven't been sleeping well.
Me neither.
Fantastic mustache. Maybe the court won't convene ever again. Maybe we are free to do whatever. Criminal minds, children of the new morning, greedy and selfish and loveless and blind. You're scared. So am I. Everyone is in the land of the free. God help us all.
Mom?
Joe,
Hi.
you're calling from the streets? It must be 4 in the morning. What's happened?
Nothing.
It's Harper. Is Harper? Joe?
Yeah, hi. No, everything's fine. Harper's fine. Well, no, she's not. How are you, Mom?
What's happened?
I just wanted to talk to you. I just wanted to try something out on you.
Joe, have you been drinking, Joe?
Yes, ma'am. I'm drunk.
That isn't like you.
Well, no. Well, who's to say?
What on earth are you doing out on the streets at 4 a.m.? In that crazy city, it's dangerous.
Well, actually, Mom, I'm not on the street. I'm near a little boathouse in the park.
What park?
Central Park.
Central Park! Oh, my Lord. What on earth are you doing in Central Park at this time of night? Are you
Joe, I want you to go home right now. Call me from home. Joe?
Yeah, I just come here to watch, Mom. Sometimes, just to watch.
Watch what? What is there to watch it for in the morning?
Did Dad love me, Mom?
What?
Did he?
Joe, you ought to go home right now and call me from there.
Answer me, Mom.
Oh, come on now. This is maudlin. I don't like this conversation.
Well, it's gonna get much worse than that, Mom. Mom? I'm a homosexual, Mom. Hello? Oh, God, that came out. Mom! Mama, I said I'm a homosexual! Come on, say something!
You're old enough to understand that your father didn't love you without being ridiculous about it.
I said I'm a... What?
You're ridiculous. You're being ridiculous.
What?
Joe, I think you ought to go home right now to your wife. I need to go to bed. This call, we will just forget about this call.
Mom!
No more talk tonight. Drinking is a sin. A sin! I taught you better than that.
Oh God. Home. The moment of truth has arrived.
Harper.
I'm going to move out.
Fuck you are.
Harper, I still love you very much. You're still my best buddy. I'm not gonna leave
The
you.
sound of this, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. I already have.
No, wait, please listen, stay. We can fix this. This is really hard. We need to talk.
Aren't we talking, okay? I just want you to shut up.
You bastard. Sneaking off while I'm out here that slow. If I could get up now, I'd beat the holy shit out of you.
Did you take pills? How many?
No pills, Joe. That is bad.
You aren't pregnant. I called your
I'm
gynecologist.
seeing a new
You have no
gynecologist.
right to do this.
That's ridiculous.
No right. This is criminal.
You don't forget about it. You want to know the truth? This is the truth. I knew this when I married you. I've known this for as long as I've known anything. I thought with enough effort and will I could change myself, but I can't.
Criminal.
There ought to be a law.
There is a law. You'll see.
You know what? I'm losing ground here. You want to know where I go walking? You want to know where I go walking? I go to the park or up and down 53rd Street or places where, and you know, I keep swearing I won't go again, but then I just know I'm losing.
I need some privacy.
That's good.
Everything is new, Pryor.
Try to tighten my heart into a knot, into a snarl. I try to learn to live dead, just numb, but then I see someone I want, and it's like a nail, like a hot spike right through my chest, and I know that I'm losing.
The apartment's too small for three, right? Lewis and Pryor is comfy. Not Lewis and Pryor, then Pryor's disease.
Something like that. I won't be judged by you. This is not a crime. This is just another...
Bang, bang, bang! The court will come to order.
That's all right.
Well, has the jury reached a verdict yet?
I'm trying the best that I can.
Who cares?
My whole life has conspired to bring me to this place. I can't despise my whole life. I mean, I thought that when I met you, I could save you, at least, if not myself, but the truth is, I don't have sexual feelings for you, Harper. I don't think I ever did.
I think you should go.
Where?
Washington.
What are you talking about?
Alone. I think you should go alone. You should go without me, Joe. Isn't that what you want to hear?
Yes.
You can love someone and fail them. You can love someone and not be able to...
You can love someone, yes. Theoretically, maybe yes. Maybe an editorial you, Lewis, will not use. Specifically, you're excluded from that category.
This is so scary. You were going to save me, Joe, huh? but the whole time you were spinning a lie that doesn't make any
You
sense.
can theoretically love somebody, yes. Maybe many do, but we both know now you can't.
I do.
You can't even say it.
I love you,
I'm
Brian.
really scary. I gotta go now. I need to get out of here.
Harper!
Well, Your Honor, we have Mr. Birdie. This man loves, but his heart is deficient and his love is worth nothing.
You know what? You always talk about these
Mrs. Lies! Mrs. Lies! Please, I wanna go. Oh, he starts talking again.
I'm dying. You stupid fuck. Do you know what that is? Do you even know what love means? We lived together 4.5 years, you animal! You fucking idiot!
I have to find some way to
Who
save
are these
myself.
men? I never understood that, but now I know.
What
It's me.
is it?
Get out of my room.
I'm the man.
Are you? Are you?
Out. Go away or I'll scream.
Oh, no. I can tell you. Please,
Get out.
don't leave me. Here. Mrs. Lies. I wanna get me away from here. Where? I wanna go somewhere far away. Where? Cause I can't see him anymore, Mrs. Lies. I can't see him. Absolutely.
When I open my eyes, you'll be gone.
Harper!
Yeah, work.
Harper!
God, I wish I was dead. I wish I was dead.
Why has democracy succeeded in America? Of course, by succeeded, I mean comparatively, not in the present, but what makes for the prospect of some radical democracy spreading upward and growing downward? Why does the power that was once so carefully preserved at the top of the pyramid seem so drawn inexorably downward and outward, despite the efforts of the right and the left? That's the hard thing about being left in this country. We can't help but trip over these petrified little fetishes. Freedom, that's the worst. It's nothing more than liberalism, and the worst kind of liberalism, tolerance. That's what age shows us. It's the limits of tolerance. That when the shit hits the fan, that tolerance is worth nothing. Fuck tolerance. Underneath that tolerance is nothing but intense, passionate hatred. Don't you agree? Power. Power is the objective. Fuck assimilation. That's why, like in Dutch, with the Dutch people, Dutch people, there's nothing but Dutch people. But here in America, it's not race that counts, it's politics. There's no monolith of one race. I mean, you do have the monolith of, well, white, straight America, but that's really nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Which is unimpressive amongst monoliths.
Yeah. It's like, in America, we have no history, we have no past, there are no gods in America, there are no ghosts in America, there are no angels in America. Nothing but the power being maneuvered and shifted to the right and the left, the power that goes and trickles down to the people. The power to the
Power to the people, amen. Oh my goodness, would you look at the time?
No, you don't think I'm being, what, insensitive or something?
Oh, something. I just remembered I have an appointment.
No, I really don't want to speak from a place of privilege. I just get
I'm
so...
sitting here and I'm thinking eventually he has to run out of steam. So I'll just let him rabble on, saying 7 or 8 things, which I find really offensive.
What?
But I know you, Lewis. Now I know your guilt-fueled, peculiar tirade is obviously overswollen in your hemorrhoids.
I do not have hemorrhoids.
I would definitely. May I finish?
Yes, but I
So
don't have
finally-
Pride told you, didn't he?
Louis,
That asshole!
I was not the
You brought him up?
I brought up hemorrhoids.
So it's passive-aggressive, indirect.
Which is unlike, I suppose, you banging me over the head with your theory that America doesn't have a race.
No, I never said that. What I
No,
said...
you didn't.
No,
Not
but-
exactly. No, but it was close enough. If I was you were that blunt, I would have already been gone.
No, you deliberately misinterpreted. What I said was
No,
that...
no, no, stop talking.
Just let me say...
What talk? You've been been blabbing your mouth since I sat down. Yada, 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 yada. Up the hill, down.
Well, you could have joined in at 80
times, brother. This is truly an awesome spectacle. I have better things to do with my time than to sit here and listen to your racist bullshit.
I am not racist.
Oh, come on.
Maybe I am a racist.
I hate that. It's no fun picking at you, Louis. You are so guilty. It's like throwing darts at a glob of jello. There's no satisfying this. It just quivers. The darts go and vanish.
I just think that when we are discussing lines of oppression, things can get really complicated when you start to try to...
Well, as a matter of fact, we black drag queens have
Ex-black drag queen.
As the ex.
You're doing drag again?
Why am I even telling you? I don't know.
I think it's sexist.
I didn't ask you.
Well, it is. The gay community, I think, should adopt the same attitude towards drag as black women have toward black women blues singers.
You're walking dangerous waters tonight.
Well, it's true. It's all internalized oppression, the masochism, the stereotypes, the drugs.
Louis, are you trying to make me hate you?
No, I'm just saying.
Are you transforming yourself into an arrogant, sexual, political, Stalin/racist, flag-waving thug for my benefit?
You know what I think?
What?
You hate me because I'm a Jew.
I'm leaving.
It's true!
You have no basics except... It's good to know you haven't changed, Louis. You are still an honorary member of the Twilight Zone. With your pale white polemics or racial insensitivity, you have the flaming fuck to call me anti-Semitic. Now I'm really gonna go.
You called me Lou the Jew!
It was a joke.
It wasn't funny. It was hostile.
It was 3 years ago.
So,
You just called yourself Sid the Yid.
Sid the Yid is different from Lou the Jew.
Sid the Yid is different from Lou the Jew?
Yes.
I'm sure you'll explain that to me one day. But for right now, you hate me because you hate black people.
Oh, I do not hate black people. I just think that most black people are anti-Semitic.
Well, I think most Jews.
Louis Farrakhan.
They're cops.
Jesse Jackson.
Jackson? Who's this?
Terrytown.
Louis, you voted for Jesse Jackson. You wrote checks to the Rainbow Coalition.
I'm ambivalent. My checks bounce.
All your checks bounce, Louis? You're ambivalent about everything.
What's that supposed to mean?
You might be dumb and shit, but I refuse to believe you can't figure it out. Try.
I was never ambivalent about Pryor. Okay?
You
I
said
love
different.
him. I do. Love and ambivalence. Love is never ambivalent.
Real love is not ambivalent. I swear that's from my favorite best-selling novel, Love and Night Mysterious. Except, I don't think you ever read it.
I never read it, no.
You ought to. Instead of spending the rest of your life trying to get into democracy in America. It's about this white woman whose daddy owns a plantation in the deep South, years before the Civil War, the American. And she's in love with her daddy's #1 slave. His name is Thaddeus. She's married, but her white slave owner husband has AIDS. Antebellum insignificantly developed sex organs. So there's a lot of hot stuff going down between Margaret and Thaddeus when they could catch a spare tire or 10 under the cotton-picking moon. Then, of course, the Yankees come and have the slaves set free, and they stir up old daddy. Historical fiction. I remember somewhere in there, Margaret and Thaddeus catch the time to discuss the nature of love. Her face is reflecting the burning plantation, you know, the way white people do. His black face is in the night. And she tells him, Thaddeus, real love is not ambivalent. Thaddeus looks at her and contemplates her thesis, because he isn't sure he agrees.
Is he? How bad is he?
You want the laundry list? He has a weight problem, shit problem, and morale problem. And he thinks he's turning crazy.
Help me. Give me something, anything.
I beg your pardon?
You're a nurse. Give me something. Yesterday at work, I screwed up the Xerox machine like permanently. And then, on my way home, I tripped on the subway and hit my head and broke my glasses, and now I can't see it. And this spoon in my head, it won't heal. It's like the mark of Cain. And when I look in the mirror, I think things, biblical things, like Judas Iscariot and his gold and his noose. And betraying what you love most, you betray what's truest in yourself. And I just can't feel anything for myself, nothing but cold. And at night, I miss him so much. But those sores and that smell. I thought I was going. I could be sick. I don't know. Please, do something for me. Tell him I love him, will you?
I thought about it a long time, and I don't understand what love is. Justice is simple. Democracy is simple. Those things are unambivalent. But love is hard, and it goes bad when you violate the hard rule of love.
I'm dying!
He's dying. You just wish you were. Cheer up, Louis. Look how heavy the sky is.
Purple.
Purple? What kind of homosexual are you? Purple, Mary, it's love. And soon it's going to be Thanksgiving. And this illumination is going to be covered in white. You can smell it. Can't you smell it?
Smell what?
Softness, compliance, forgiveness, grace.
No.
I can't help you. I can't help you learn that, Louis. You are not my business.
Fuck. Smell what, huh? Snow.
Snow! Ice! Mountains of ice! Oh boy! I feel better. I do. I feel better. Where am I? The snow, it smells like fresh crushed peaches. And the air, there's a kind of current through it, a blood current. It tastes like iron.
Ozone.
Ozone. Where am I?
The kingdom of ice. The bottomless part of the world.
Antarctica? Is this Antarctica? Oh boy. Oh boy, am I in Antarctica?
It's cold shelter for the shattered. There's no sorrow here. Tears freeze.
Oh boy. I'm in Antarctica! I'm really in Antarctica! I must have really snapped the tether this time.
Apparently.
Oh boy. I'm gonna stay here forever. I'm gonna set up camp. I'm gonna build things. I'm gonna build a city, an enormous city by a river. Well, where's the forest?
There's no timber here. It's too cold. Ice. No trees.
Oh, well, details, that's okay. I'm sick of details. I'll grow them and I'll build them by myself. I want to make a new world here. So I never have to go home again.
Well, as long as it lasts. You know, ice has a way of melting.
No, I mean, forever. I can have anything I want here. I can have companionship and love and someone who desires me. You maybe.
Oh, it's against the bylaws of the International Order of Travel Agents to get involved with clients. Rules are rules. And besides, I'm not the one you really want.
But there isn't anyone. I don't. Maybe an Eskimo. Someone who can ice fish for food and can build a big nest for when the baby comes.
Oh, There are no Eskimos in Antarctica, and you're not really pregnant. You made that up.
Well, everything's made up here. So if snow is cold, then I'm pregnant, right? And I can have any kind of baby I want here. This is a vacuum, a retreat. Its virtue is that it lacks everything. Deep freeze for feelings. You can be safe and numb here. That's what you came here for. Respect the delicate ecology of your delusions. Like no Eskimo in Antarctica.
Correct. Ice and snow. No Eskimo.
Well, then what's that? Huh?
An Eskimo.
An Antarctic Eskimo. It's a fisher of the polar deep.
There is something wrong.
Oh God. I think I'm really gonna like this place. God, I'm my own National Geographic special. I'm gonna stay here forever. Ooh. I feel her kicking. Maybe I'll have a baby covered in white fur, so she never gets cold. and maybe my breast will be full of hot cocoa, so she never gets chilly. And if it gets really cold, she'll have a pouch that I can go crawl into, like a marsupial. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll be like marsupials. We'll mend together. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mend. We'll mend.
The answer is no. I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh well. Apologies. I can't see that there's anyone asking for apologies.
I'm sorry, Roy.
Well, apologies.
Roy, my wife is missing. My mother's coming from Salt Lake to help me look for her, I guess. I mean, I'm supposed to be at the airport now, but I've been in the hospital for the past few days with a bleeding ulcer. I've been spitting up blood.
Blood, huh? Look, I'm very busy and I'd appreciate
It's a job, Roy.
A job. A job? Washington. You dumb Utah mold pig shit.
Roy.
Washington. When Washington called me, I was younger than you. And you think I said, oh fuck no, I can't go. I've got 2 fingers up my asshole and a moral nosebleed to boot. When Washington calls you, my pretty young punk friend, you go or you can go fuck yourself sideways because the bus has pulled out the station and you're out nowhere, out in the cold. Fuck you, Mary Jane, get out of here.
Roy, let me explain.
You broke my heart, explain that. Explain that.
Roy, I love you, okay?
Oh,
I want to be what you see in me, okay, Roy? I want to be a participant in the world, in your world, Roy. I've tried. Really, I have, but I just can't do this. And not because I don't believe in you, but because I believe in you so much and what you believe in at heart. The decency, the order. I would give anything to protect you, Roy. But there are laws I can't break. It's too ingrained. It's not me. I've done too much damage already, Roy. You know, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm dead.
you're not dead, boy, you're sissy. You love me. It's nice. It's nice to be loved. But didn't I warn you about her, Joe? Didn't I? But you don't listen to me. Why? Because you say, Roy is smart. Roy's a good friend. But Roy, well, he isn't nice. And you want to be nice, right? A nice man. You know what my greatest accomplishment was, Joe, in my life? What I'm able to look back on and be proudest of? And I have helped make presidents and unmake them and mayors and more goddamn judges than anyone in NYC. And you know what means the most to me? You ever hear of Ethel Rosenberg, Joe? Yes, you have.
Yes.
You've heard of Ethel Rosenberg. If it wasn't for me, Joe, she would be alive today, writing for some advice column in Miss Magazine. But she isn't, because I spent every day of the trial talking on the phone with the judge.
Roy.
Every day, doing what I do best, talking on the phone, making sure that timid Yid Nevish on the bench was doing his duty to America, to history. Oh, that sweet, unprepossessing woman. 2 kids. Boo-hoo, she reminded us all of our little Jewish mamas. She came this close to getting life, Joe. I pled till I wept to put her in the chair. Why? Because I fucking hate traitors. I fucking hate communists. Now, was it legal? Fuck legal. Am I a nice guy? Fuck being nice. They say terrible things about me in the nation. Fuck the nation. You want to be nice or you want to be effective. You make the law or subject to it. Choose. Your wife chose. A week from today, she'll be back. She knows how to get what she wants. Maybe I ought to send her to Washington.
I don't believe you.
Gospel.
Roy, you were the assistant United States attorney on the Rosenberg case. Ex parte communication with the judge while the trial is going on is censurable, and these are not conspiracy in a trial that resulted in execution. It's
What, murder?
You know what? You're not well is all.
Who's not well? What do you mean not well?
You said you were sick.
No, I didn't. I said what?
You told me you have liver cancer.
No, I don't.
You said you were
What the
dying.
fuck are you talking about, Joe? I never said that. I'm in perfect health. There's not a goddamn thing wrong with me. Shake. It's okay that you hurt me, because I love you, baby Joe. That's why I'm so rough on you. Prodigal son. World's gonna wipe its dirty hands all over you.
It already has.
Go. I'll be here. Wait for you. The fuck did you want from me, huh? What was all this for? What the fuck do you want, you ungrateful, treacherous... There's so many laws, Joe. Find one you can break. Christ. Andy! Andy, get in here! Andy! Who the fuck are you? You nurse? Oh, fuck.
You don't look good, Ron.
Well, Ethel, I don't feel good.
Lost a lot of weight. So soon. Used to be heavy back then. Zaptig mit hips.
I haven't been that heavy since the 1960s. We were all heavier back then. Before this whole body thing started. I look like a skeleton now. They all stink.
Oh, the shit's really hit the fan, huh? Yeah, well, the fun's just
The fuck is this, Ethel? Halloween? You trying to scare me? Well, you're wasting your time. Because I'm scarier than you any day of the week. So beat it, Ethel. Boo! Better dead than red. Somebody try to shake me up. From the throne of God in heaven to the belly of hell, you can all go fuck yourselves and jump in the lake because I'm not afraid of you or hell or anything.
seeing you soon, Roy. Julius sends his regard.
Yeah, we'll send this to Julius.
You're a sick man, Roy.
Andy!
I guess he didn't hear you, Roy. Maybe we should call the ambulance. What's the number, Roy? Oh, buttons. Such things they have now. What's the number, Roy? Roy, it sings. Yes. Will you please send an ambulance to the home of Roy Cohen, famous lawyer. What's the address, Roy? No, he owns the whole building. No apartment number. My name? Ethel Greenglass Rosenberg. Oh, no. I'm not related to Mr. Cohen. I'm an old friend. They said just a minute, Roy.
Time it,
You're immortal?
I'm immortal. I made my way into history, Ethel. I ain't never gonna die.
Roy? History's about to crack wide open, Roy. Millennium approaches.
My name is Squire Walter. My name is Squire Walter. And I am the sign of the nation line. And I am here. No, my name is Squire. And I live here. And I In the dark. There may no one danger. Opens its 100 eyes and stabs the spine with the look of life.
You know the story of Lazarus?
Lazarus?
Yeah, I can't remember what happens exactly.
No, I don't. Well, Lazarus, he was dead, right? And Jesus brought him back from death, right?
You come here often?
No. Yes. Yeah.
Breathe life back into him. You believe that?
I don't know anymore what I believe.
Funny coincidence us meeting here like this.
I followed you. From work. I followed you from work.
You followed me. You probably saw me crying in the washroom that day and thought to yourself, there's a sweet guy. Cries for his friend in trouble.
Yes.
Now maybe I cry for you one day.
Yeah.
Fooled you. Crocodile tears. Nothing. Don't do that.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, it's just, I think if you touch me, your hand will fall off or something. Worse things have happened to people who have touched me.
Please. Oh boy. Can I just want to touch you right here. Oh God, I'm going to hell for this.
Big deal. Can't be any worse than living in New York. Let's go.
Where?
Home with me.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't even know you.
Likewise.
And what you know about me you don't even like.
What, that Republican stuff?
Well, yeah, for starters.
I don't not like that stuff. I hate that stuff.
So then why on earth are we gonna...
Strange bedfellows. Besides, I never made it with one of the damn before.
I'm a really terrible person,
I would
Louis.
really rather not have to spend the night alone.
I don't deserve to be loved, Louis.
Here you go. Here, you have a lot in common already.
Okay, now it's a big bird. A really big bird. Okay. Okay. Find the anger. Find the anger. Fine! You can come in. I can handle the pressure. I'm a gay man and I'm used to pressure. Okay. Oh, God. I'm hot. Oh God, I'm so feet. Jesus. Stop it! No, don't come in here, please. Oh my God, this is so Steven Spielberg. Oh my God.
Greetings, prophet! The great work begins! The messenger has arrived!
During 2006, around 4 million adults and children became infected with the HIV virus that causes AIDS. By the end of the year, an estimated 39.5 million people worldwide were living with HIV and AIDS. This year also saw around 3 million deaths from AIDS. Moment, I just have a couple of words to share. Everyone in this cast, with the exception of my beautiful dean sister Keisha, we're all seniors, and we've been working very, very, very hard on this project, and put in a lot of ourselves, put in a lot of who we are. There are moments within this show we just don't even really know what to do because it's so real. So painful. This is something real, y'all. This isn't a game at all. And so I just encourage everyone in here to really be educated on HIV and AIDS. It's not a game, y'all. It's taking millions of our black people every day. Every day. People on Howard University's campus are walking around and don't know. It's that serious. Among other things, I would just like to thank all the professors that came tonight. We love you. And this is our last time we'll grace the stage of Howard University. It's been a beautiful journey, and we just thank you for being a part of that journey and being a part of our lives. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. We want to thank our diva, or my diva sister. I want to thank my diva sister Brittany for doing the wonderful lights. Thank you for stepping in. And we thank you, Reggie, for the beautiful idea of costumes. Yes. Thank you, Reggie. Thank you, Keisha and for the beautiful ideas of getting these costumes together. And I just want to say to my fellow senior class, I love everyone, and this has been such a beautiful process. Process, that's the word, process, not product. This has been a beautiful process. And I just thank you all for being a part of it, and let's continue to stick together as family. Let's mend. That's what we do, we mend.